Hey, Pete, you ready to come by the Foundation?
Sure. I'm excited to see what you're up to.
Great. I'm excited to show you.
Oh, gotta grab this call from MJ. See you soon.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Just got off the phone with Harry, and this Foundation thing could be interesting.
Oh, nice. Some hope on my work front, too. I dug into the tech that gang used to mess with the prison transfer. It's DARPA-level stuff.
Yeah. Whoever's behind them has a ton of resources. Miles thinks he saw their leader, some kind of big game hunter, fur vest-looking guy.
Interesting. I'll keep digging. If I can get this story on the front page, it might help us track him down faster. Maybe save my job, too.
Crime reported. Tanker strike. Triangle button. Create web line.
Chief Clark, everything okay?
We're about to demolish a hospital that was damaged during Sandman's attack, but there's a lot of debris slowing down the technicians. If you're free, they could really use your webs to help keep the building stable while they work.
Absolutely.
Thanks. We'll keep working until you get here.
The Emily May Foundation is nestled between apartment buildings on a quiet city block. A paneled dome on its rooftop reflects the dusk light.
Wow. I was wondering what this place was.
Peter, in his Spider-Man suit, leaps toward the entrance. Now, in his everyday clothes, Peter walks through double doors which open into a sleek lobby of hardwood paneled flooring. He glances around the lobby with wondrous eyes and approaches a tree in a garden at the lobby's center. A sign reads, Hawthorne Tree, in memory of Emily Osborne.
That's Emily Street.
Another sign, May Blossoms, in memory of May Parker.
This is perfect.
You made it!
Harry beams.
I thought you said this was a startup.
Yeah, I was hoping for something a little less... this. But my dad was the one who, he made all the arrangements.
Peter Parker!
Norman descends a staircase.
So, what do you think?
Harry and Peter walk over to Norman as he steps onto the main floor.
It's a far cry from that chop shop that Otto had you in. And now that you're on board, this place is really gonna start cooking.
Across an atrium adorned with shrubbery and towering trees, a sign over tubular machines reads, Particle Accelerator.
Dad, Pete hasn't decided he's joining yet.
Oh. Really?
But I was gonna give him a tour. Let him decide for himself.
Norman nods.
All right.
He places his hands on Peter's and Harry's shoulders.
You know, seeing you boys together again.
Norman takes a deep breath and glances from Peter to Harry.
Right then. Have fun.
He gestures to the atrium and leaves them.
Get your badge out. Let's go exploring.
Peter checks his badge, then follows Harry along the EMF.
So the first thing I want to show you is downstairs.
Harry, this place.
Right? Dad went a little more over the top than I would have liked.
How did
He
you...
got things set up while I was still undergoing treatment, but when I got out, I made a few changes.
Like what?
Diverted my salary into research projects, installed a diverse board to keep us on the right track, and made sure all research aligned with our mission, to heal the world. First, I want you to meet Dr. Young, who's a leading entomologist. You know what entomology is?
Yeah.
Dr. Young is doing this super cool research on bees, or to be more precise, on bee predators.
Wait, are you serious? That data does not cross-tag with the AI learning we did during the last milestone.
Ready to talk to Dr. Young?
You must be Peter. So nice to meet you. I think you'll like this project.
Great to meet you, Dr. Young. Harry says you're working with bees.
Yes, and it's quite an urgent situation. A full third of the food you eat every day comes from crops pollinated by bees. But worldwide populations are in steep decline, primarily due to a significant predator, the carnivorous bee wolf. So, we developed an innovative way to help the bees. Want to see how?
Dr. Young hands Peter a remote control.
R2 button, 4, cross button,
Whoa,
L2
this
button,
is
4,
cool.
circle button.
These
descend,
little drones
R1
are
button,
essentially
4,
bee
square button,
bodyguards
fire.
that were training to detect and attack bee wolves.
AKA bee killer wasps.
And you're helping with the machine learning algorithm. Do you see those little holographic bee wolves? The better you are at shooting those, the better our drones get at recognizing what to target.
The idea is for the
R2
drones
button,
to
4,
scare the
cross
bee
button,
wolves
fire.
away,
L2
not
button,
hurt them.
4, circle button, descend, R1 button, 4, square button, fire.
Hear that, little bee wolves? You still get to pollinate another day, too. You're not gonna mess with my bees.
R2 button, 4, cross button, fire. L2 button,
Oh,
4,
nice!
circle button, descend, R1 button, 4, square button, fire.
Attention. Please use caution near the particle accelerator today.
Bee Patrol on duty.
And there may be stray cables.
Yes! Coming for you, bee wolf. Yep.
Bee wolf
You're done,
destroyed.
Peter. A very productive session. We got great data.
Okay, flying home.
Peter hands the remote control back to Dr. Young.
If those virtual bee wolves you just took out were real, you'd have saved the lives of about 2,500 bees.
Wow. I'd love to help any way I can. I could take a look at juicing the neural network speed.
Oh, yes, please.
Maybe if Pete decides to join us, you two can talk some more. Thanks, Dr. Young. I've got so much more to show you, Pete. Let's go.
Miles, hey. Miles, do you have a second?
Now, up ahead is the medical research area.
Pete, call you
We're
in a
doing
bit.
cutting-edge proton beam work, using protons instead of X-rays, with better targeting and less radiation.
It's all the stuff we talked about. All the stuff we dreamed could make the world a better place.
That's the idea.
A man in a lab coat missing his right arm.
Harry, a moment, if you please. Any chance it can wait a sec? It'll be quick. Thank you. Doc, this is my friend Peter. Peter, Dr. Connors.
We've actually met. I used to work with Dr. Octavius. You came to the lab once to consult on electrotactile stimuli.
Oh. Yes.
Dr. Connors points a thermometer at Harry's forehead.
It's a shame about Dr. Octavius. His work had so much promise. Any changes since this morning? Dizziness, aches, pains, anxiety, impulsive thoughts.
Nope. I've never been better.
That's what worries me. Nice to see you again.
Dr. Connors hurries off. Harry and Peter move along the lab.
Your doctor is the lizard.
Dad believes in second chances. Hey, listen, I gotta go make a call, but feel free to explore. Come meet me upstairs when you're ready.
Harry steps away. Ahead of Peter, a mechanical arm attached to a desk flexes its human-like hand.
So that was crazy. But it seems to be working for everyone to have Dr. Connors here. Guess I'll look around.
Thorough testing will be taking place in the atrium throughout the day. So please, be aware.
Triangle button, investigate kiosk.
Life on Earth remain a mystery. How could organic life forms have arisen from non-biological chemical compounds? Recent discoveries of meteorites containing organic molecules considered the building blocks of life may provide a potent clue.
Sorry.
can't reproduce the results from the sample, I'd say we're dead in the water.
I didn't say I couldn't reproduce it. I just haven't. Yet. So we're
much
dead
to
in
see
water.
here. Where do I even start?
Yes.
Oh, we have one. Well, the energy team has one. I tag along.
Man, the energy team is always the cool team.
Hey, come on. Number theory is cool.
I mean, are they though?
I should explore as much as I can right now.
Once. It's impressive.
How did you get clearance?
Since I told you I'd have to prove.
This is a reminder.
Triangle button. Talk to Dr. Wynn.
Hey, what are you doing with these bikes?
We're working on ultra-efficient batteries, charged by bicycles.
These bikes? Can I ride them?
Not right now, but when they're road ready, we'll need people to test them.
Nice. I'll try to come back.
We study asteroids, meteoroids, meteors, and meteorites.
John, you have a visitor in the lobby area. Welcome to entomology.
Triangle button. Investigate kiosk.
Group decision-making and group locomotion. Swarming is an annual process in which the colony expands and splits. The Emily May Foundation has discovered that specific changes in the honeycomb's vibrational spectra precede a primary swarm. This research will help beekeepers support healthy swarming without invasive observational techniques for optimal health and reproduction in our beleaguered bee population.
Triangle button. Talk to researcher. Triangle button. Talk to researcher.
Drones?
Yeah, doing a little cross-collaboration between the Energy Lab and the Agricultural Lab. Ultra-light drones, using the new battery tech for crop monitoring.
Very cool. Do they collect crop data too?
They will, by the time we're done with them.
That's awesome.
Thanks.
Imagine coming to work here every day. It's almost too good to be true. Could start paying off the mortgage. But what if Spidey work gets in the way? Gotta think this through before signing on.
Welcome to Space Research.
Yeah,
Hey, whenever you're ready, come meet me up here.
I'm on my way. I'll see you in a sec. You really have a particle accelerator?
We use it to send proton beams to that treatment room downstairs. It's being repaired right now, but we'll have it back up in no time.
Harry playfully smacks Peter's arm.
Incredible. Where are we heading now?
Up to the top floor.
Your energy seems really good, Harry.
I feel great. So put your way back helmet on and think back. Even before high school. To middle school.
Okay.
Now, I may have some good
Now,
news
do you
in
know
town.
the...
Hang on.
You're a popular guy.
Sorry, it's
Not
just
free
my
just
tutoring
yet.
job. You were saying?
You know the stuff everyone studies in middle school with Gregor Mendel and the pea plants?
Yeah, I think so. About genetics and plant hybridization?
Exactly. So, Dr. Foster up ahead, he's won every top prize in the field for his work with plant genetics.
Wow.
Hey, when you were walking around, did you have a chance to feed the fish?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you have to. It's seriously one of my favorite spots in the whole building. So calming, and that we're doing cool research inspired by the cellular structure of the koi fish's scales.
I'll be sure to go check that out.
And you see, if you let B be the base of the member system and N the degree of the root to be extracted,
I see what you're saying.
the algorithm is similar to long division, if you look at it that way.
Got it.
Thank you for understanding. See you soon.
Dr. Foster.
Thanks, Dr. Foster.
Ah, Peter, I presume. Harry talks about you frequently.
So nice to meet you.
Dr. Foster is working on agricultural efficiency.
With the population growing and the climate changing unpredictably, we need to adapt more quickly than nature normally would. Genetic recombination can customize crops to best meet these new challenges, be it extreme weather or an increase in pests. Would you like to see this testbed?
Okay.
The idea is to tweak a plant's genes to maximize optimal qualities. For instance, a plant that can thrive in drought conditions. In our simulation, the goal is to maximize growth. Why don't you practice on this?
Okay.
Match the base pairs to incorporate as many growth genes as you can. That'll be a plant that can feed the world.
High growth, square growth, you have growth, unavailable.
Interesting.
Square button, analyzing, square button, reset, right stick, move cursor, up down directional buttons, success, square button, reset, right stick, move cursor, up down.
Okay, I think I get the hang of it.
Great. Now you're ready to try the real thing. This is a plant we're working on to grow well in drought conditions. Corporations patent GMO seeds for profit and are rightly criticized. But ours are open source, developed for sustainability instead of financial gain.
So smart.
Available. You have water west 2 available. Water southwest 2 growth northeast. You have available. Analyzing. Success.
One step closer to feeding the world.
Nice work. Listen, I know you're not officially on, but could you look at one more gene for me? Curious to get your take on it. It's a crop specifically adapted to urban gardens.
Of course.
Water northeast growth. You have available growth northeast 2 plant sunlight northeast 3. You have unavailable. You have sunlight water. You have unavailable. You have water sunlight water. You have available. You have water northeast plant at sunlight northeast 3 east 3. You have available sunlight east water northeast. You have unavailable you have water plant growth. You have unavailable available.
Beautiful work, Peter.
Analyzing. Square button reset success. Square button reset right stick move cursor up.
Using this technology, we're on track to end world hunger by 2035.
Wow. I know a rooftop you could use for a real-world test if you're interested.
Oh, very much so. Harry was right. You'll be a real asset here.
Thank you, Dr. Foster.
So now where?
Last stop. Might be my favorite. It's commanding, but not overbearing. Playful, but not tasteless. Impressive, but not show-off.
Your office.
Or is it our office?
Harry.
Now remember, the things you've seen today are just a small taste of what we're working on. But don't decide just yet, not till you've seen this last thing.
Okay.
Come on, where's your badge? You'll need it to get in.
Where did I put it?
Don't tell me you lost it.
Nope, false alarm. Right here.
Go ahead.
Triangle button unlock.
Peter taps his badge on a sensor. Automated double doors open to a wide and bright office.
Wow.
Peter peers around the office, which has floor-to-ceiling windows at its front and back walls. He approaches a framed picture on a desk. In it, Peter and Aunt May pose before a bold feast banner.
Man. Harry. This is all so amazing. It's perfect, really. It's just...
Peter looks at his phone.
Things are really hectic right now.
Harry glances at a photo of his mom, then puts his hand on the back of an office chair.
When I was in treatment, all I could think about was, what would I do if I survived? And I kept hearing my mom's voice, telling me that our planet is in trouble. And it's my responsibility to save it.
Harry walks over to the back window, which overlooks the atrium. He presses a button on a remote. Ceiling panels over the atrium work together to create the seamless illusion of a tropical sunset. Now, an overlay of positive impact stats appears in the sky over the illusion.
If you join me, there's so much more that we can do. I mean, we We both know you're the smarter one.
Wearing a smirk, Peter shakes his head hesitantly.
Come on. Let's make my mom and May proud, huh?
Harry fixes his gaze on Peter.
It's amazing. But there's one thing. Can I move my desk over there? I like to face the wall when I work.
They throw their arms around one another for a tight hug.
Oh, one quick thing.
Harry hits a button on the remote.
Ah!
The text in the sky now reads, "Welcome, Pete." Peter takes out his phone.
I'm gonna need a little time to transition out of my tutoring job.
Of course. Take whatever time you need. It's all about balance, right?
But Coney Island later, yeah?
You bet.
Peter makes his way out of the office, showing Harry an ear-to-ear smile. Harry beams back. The rendered sunset behind Harry casts the atrium in a warm orange glow.